You're watching Michael's Basement Review, brought to you by GeekMontreal.com. Hello, I haven't been back for a while, but let's do it. Okay, so first one up, the new Strixing run. Let's just call him JMS because it's a lot easier that way. 701. This is Superman walking around and just helping out people. And it was cool in a way, but it was kind of weird at the same time. The dialogue that he had between individuals was actually pretty interesting, and it was interesting to see like this super huge, powerful dude just walk around like, "Hey, let me help you out." But on the other hand, it really made me, I don't know, it felt like Superman was Jesus, and I don't know about that. It was kind of wackadoo. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Like, I don't want to say it's either good or bad. That it kind of reminded me of Jesus, but you take it for what it is. It will be a lot better that way. Ultimate Spider-Man number 12. I like this a lot. You know, it's the first time that I actually seen the chameleon. Like, we've seen people impersonate Spider-Man before, way back in the early Ultimate Spider-Man run, and also in various issues of Amazing and the traditional whatever. But this is the first time that it's actually Peter Parker, and now that they found out that the Chameleon took over Peter Parker, and now the Chameleon, as Peter Parker, found out that he's, well, I don't want to spoil the issue, but he's playing a lot of kissy face with a lot of girls, and he's really making a big old mess of Peter Parker's life, and it's actually interesting to see that he's doing that. Astonishing Wolverine and Spider-Man, or Spider-Man and Wolverine. Bruh. This was this was good. The art was fantastic. Like, I mean, that's probably the main reason why I picked it up. Jason Aaron. The only thing is, like, I get it and I don't get it. I understand the story. It's like they're traveling through time and shit's happening because of what they're doing. But I don't know. I think it could be explained a little bit better. It's or certainly more interesting. There's a lot of fucking talking. Like, holy shit. Like, you got the two most popular characters in the Marvel universe, or in the marketing per se. Like, everybody knows who Spider-Man is and who Wolverine is. They've been in movies. Now they're putting them together in a very Superman, Batman, world finest kind of way. And I don't think they're really doing that much with the two characters. You know, I mean, at the last page was a really cool, really something unique and original. Like, I don't want to say it because, like, if you haven't picked it up, go pick it up. I mean, that's the artwork alone was worth the buy. But it's kind of boring. Like, you know, you want to see these guys fuck shit up, and they're just sitting around talking about their feelings. And I usually like comics like that. I like it when they get into the characters' perspective and what they're going through emotionally, and you see them progress as a person. But this is just, I'm just not feeling that in that issue particularly, you know, and it doesn't really feel like the story is kind of revolving around Peter Parker, Spider-Man, and in the Marvel 616 universe, and it doesn't feel like it's that guy. It feels like it's someone else. So maybe that's part of it, but a little less talking, a little bit more hitting. Ba, ba, ba. I like comic books. Keep it simple. Anyway, this Avengers Academy, if you haven't picked up issue 1 or 2, go pick it up. It is absolutely fantastic. The characters are all flawed. They're all fucked up, and they're all together, and they're all trying to form this new possible next generation of Avengers. And well, the first issue came out. The spoiler surprise is that during when Norman Osborn was running things, he selected a group of people that could prove so powerful that they could take down anybody. And so now that Steve Rogers is running things, he set up this new Avengers Academy to train these people. And instead of them becoming like evil, the next supervillains, these teachers are trying to make them the next superheroes. And the teachers enlisted all the teachers at Avengers Academy are all flawed. Like you have Hank Pym, creator of Ultron, Quicksilver, who the whole House of M thing, Tigra, her life's kind of fucked up on them to begin with. The robotic chick from Mighty Avengers, what the fuck's her name? Anyway, it doesn't really matter. And I think I'm forgetting somebody, but blah blah blah. Just a bunch of flawed characters, and that's what makes the book so interesting. It's just fun to read these people, and you know they're gonna fuck it up. You're just like waiting for that pay. You're waiting for that moment where anything that was gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong. It's gonna be a huge shitstorm. It's like a train wreck. You just want to watch. You're like, look at all this carnage. I like it. It's not that heavy into the carnage yet, but you can just see the seeds are being planted, and the dialogue is fantastic. It feels like real people talking, and they're just going through all, and plus they're teenagers too. The kids are in the school, so they're going all through these like I remember when I was a teenager, it sucked, and so they're going through that crap too, and it's fun to read with them, but they have superpowers. Enough said. Go pick up the book. Highly, highly recommend it. Avengers Academy. It's not doing too well in the sales, I think, but please go out, run it. Go out and run and buy that damn book. It's crazy. Amazing Spider-Man: The Conclusion to the Grim Hunt. This was weird. At one point, Spider-Man was ready to kill Craven, whatever, like the reanimated Craven the Hunter. I didn't buy it. You know, like for what he did in the book, he was ready to kill, and that's like one of Spider-Man's biggest things. Like he's like, I'll never kill, you know, unless like someone like it's either usually like an Aunt May or Aunt May and Mary Jane or you know Gwen Stacy figure who dies. That's when he gets all riled up to kill somebody, but he never does. He pulls out at the last second, and that's what happened in this book. I didn't buy it because like you know he doesn't kill. That's just it, you know. And I don't think that they fucked up his life enough to get Spider-Man at that point where he's actually thinking about it. Like I do believe that there's a series of events that he can get riled up enough to go out and kill somebody, but I didn't believe it in this book. Anyway, it was still a good read. No, not really. You can just totally pass on that. Just don't buy it. All right. Take care. I'll try to do these reviews when I can. Right now, I'm actually transferring all my long boxes, which are over there, and there's some comic books over here, into the shelf behind me, into the small boxes. And yeah, I'm trying to reorganize my whole comic book shelf. The next step is that I'll have to rent out another place just to store my fucking shit. And that's a huge problem in the comic book community, storing your comic book collection once it gets to a certain point of bigness. And that's a word. Bigness. Look it up. All right. Take care.